This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
A mother says her son took beads off of his mask and put them in his ears, and that led to an emergency room visit. She wants to share her story to help other families. Hi everyone, and thank you for being with us. I'm Ken Kara, and here's your local information. A swing platform made for people in wheelchairs has been stolen from a playground in Hazleton. The swing at Ott Miller Playground was donated by the Hazleton Lions Club. It took the Lions Club 2 years to raise money to donate 2 swings to the city. Hazleton Mayor Jeff Gassat tells the Standard Speaker Sam Galsky that he doesn't know how the city is going to replace the swing platform, adding that specialized equipment is very expensive. Here's a way to help kids in the community. Big Brothers Big Sisters of Northeastern Pennsylvania is hosting Quiz for Kids' Sake online next week, so get ready for 2 nights of virtual trivia. Tuesday, April 27th is family night, and it's $20 per family. Thursday, April 29th is adult night, and that's $10 per person. Teams can be from 1 to 4 players. Go to bbbsnepa.org to sign up. There are some great prizes to be won, and if you like me mispronouncing words here on the news, just you wait, because I will be hosting both trivia nights. All proceeds benefit Big Brothers Big Sisters of Northeastern Pennsylvania. For sponsorship opportunities, call 570-824-8756. Now a local parent shares a story about a recent emergency room visit with her child to help other families. Here's Lisa Sugar with today's news feature.
A Weatherly mom was doing her best to make sure that her son was safe on his first day of preschool. Tabitha Gombert sent her son, Carter, to preschool, and what happened next, no one would ever have imagined. And today she's joining me to tell other parents so that they won't go through this same emergency that happened with her son. Tabitha, thank you so much for joining us. Tell everybody what happened because of a simple mask that you sent to protect your son at preschool.
So last Thursday, I dropped my son off at 6 a.m. to daycare, preschool. And I clocked into work at 6:30 and I get a phone call stating that there was an incident. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe he had a temper tantrum and they can't get him to calm down. I said, what happened? And they said, well, your child is crying and screaming. He put beads from the mask in his ears. And I said, the beads? And they said, yes. The adjustable mask you sent him with, he took the beads off and got them in his ears. And they said, and we can't get them out. So you're going to have to come get him and bring him to the ER to get them out. So I went to the daycare and I picked him up and I brought him immediately to the ER. And the doctor looked and he goes, we're going to have to give him something to calm him down to take a better look. So they were able to give him something and they looked, they tried getting it out. They tried fluid to move it. They tried a pick. They tried putting something in the hole of the bead to try getting it out. And unfortunately, they couldn't get it out. It was a very scary thing for him and for a mom.
Now, you did end up getting it out eventually. Show everybody what that looks like, the mask with the bead, and then tell us how it finally was taken out of his ears.
Sure. So this is the mask. There's at Walmart, they have them a 2-pack for $2. They say that they're safe. They are adjustable. And this is the bead. That's the adjustable strap. He took this bead off of both sides and shoved them in his ear. And they were so far back because, he was just pushing and pushing and pushing. We had to eventually go see a pediatric ENT doctor in Allentown to get them out. And thank God they did because we were scheduled for the OR the next day.
That's unbelievable. And I really commend you in that you wanted to share your story because heaven forbid, some other child will probably think to do the same thing. So that's why you're here today, right?
Right. Kids have a habit of picking up things, rocks, gum off of a table, beads off of a mask, and they will try eating them, stuffing them somewhere where we parents wouldn't even think of doing that. We have to be aware of our surroundings and what we send our children with, because they can turn something that we think is okay and safe into something dangerous very quickly.
How did Carter handle all of this? How's he doing now?
He was just scared. He didn't want to be near the doctors. He didn't want to be near the nurses. Anybody that he didn't know, he didn't want to be near. Actually, I called my mom, and she came with me and my husband to the emergency room because he just wanted my mom, his grandma. That's his grandma, or as she likes to say, Gigi. But that's all he wanted. He wanted to be with her, and he wanted to be with me, and he wanted to feel safe. We would bribe him with like a car, be like, okay, bud, let the doctor look in your ears and you can get a Matchbox car. I think he got maybe about 5 cars that day. 2 from the doctor in Allentown, 1 for each ear. So, but he's doing good now. Sometimes I'll see him like pressing on his ears, and I'll ask him, "Are you okay, bud?" And he'll be like, "Yeah, I'm fine." But like we do ask him, "Okay, Carter, what did you learn?" And he'll say, "Not to put anything in my ears." And one of my mom's coworkers, Julie, told him this, and now we tell him this. It's the only thing that goes in your ears, your nose, and your mouth are your elbows. So he has learned his lesson, and hopefully he sticks to that.
Today's news feature is brought to you by The Cheese Store and more. Go to their Facebook page to see their specials and check out their catering menu.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Here's our weekend forecast from the National Weather Service. On Saturday, a chance of rain after 2 p.m., partly sunny with a high near 60 degrees. Saturday night, rain likely mainly after 8 p.m., mostly cloudy with a low in the 40s. Sunday, a chance of rain before 2 p.m., partly sunny with a high in the 50s. Sunday night, mostly cloudy with a low in the 30s. Monday is sunny with a high in the 50s. Monday night, mostly clear with a low around 40 degrees. And Tuesday, mostly sunny with a high in the 60s. Here's today's SSPTV Standard Speaker scoreboard. In a Schuylkill League showdown, Marion swept Minersville in track and field. The Marion boys are still perfect this season. Michael Fellon, Mason Fristick, and Ben Arts won 2 events for the Colts, and Jamison Wheeler and Maddie Dando won 2 events for the Phillies. Sarah Wagner won the 100 and 200 meter dashes, plus the long jump and the triple jump for North Schuylkill in their win. Braden Boyer won 3 events for the North Schuylkill boys. Caitlin Smith and Keziah Streisel won 2 events for the Tamaqua girls. Pottsville got a walk-off win over Tamaqua in softball. Marion was shut out in softball, and the Tamaqua baseball team was also shut out. Coming up, we learn how to save lives with hands-only CPR, and in sports, we visit MMI Prep in Freeland for a special senior night for a team that didn't get to play this year due to the pandemic. In the SSPTV Spotlight, we have a clip from one of our religious shows.
Please note that applications for the Hazleton Rotary Memorial Scholarship are currently available. Deadlines for the applications to be in are April 28th. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of Donna H. Gallagher, formerly of Berwick. Services will be held on Tuesday in Delaware under the direction of the Parcel Funeral Home in Lewis, Delaware. Today's social and obituary report is brought to you by Harmon Funeral Homes and Crematory. Call 570-788-0977 or go to harmonfuneral.com.